Pi, Gamma, and I went in. We're like, hey, we're a group, so you can count on our votes. And I was like, people are either gonna be real nice about that, or they're just going to vote for one of us. And that's, what happened. So.
I think the first person to suggest that might have been Peg. I think it might have been because he was thinking, he'd heard the thing about the 3 people, and he was thinking, we can, if I'm the name being thrown out at first, then I can use, the fact that there's this group of 3 to kind of attack that group of 3. And then I had spoken with Mina and Zoff, and they were both kind of thinking that of the 3 of those people, the scariest of them was Pi. So that's kind of where we went with it. Yeah.
Mina and I had a one-on-one, and Mina was like, listen, I'm sketched out that you really want Zoff. I'm like, listen, Zoff and I, the very first conversation we had in this game, at all, was we both wanted Pi. 3, 2, 1, Pi. Both of us said it. So that's what I want, that's what we can do. We have to split up the 3. They had 3. If you get it to 4 to 3, they just need 1 person. Also, a good part about this is that now there's 2 groups of 2, there's 3 groups of 2, and then me. That's really interesting. Theoretically, the groups of 2 are Mina, Zoff, Arlen, Shay, and UT and Gamma, and then myself. So I can pick and choose where I want to go in future rounds. Right now, it's probably better for me to be with Zoff and Mina, short term, and long term, it's probably better for me to split everybody up.
I don't really know why. Pi's great. I don't know. I would have thought honestly it would be me, because I'm very much on record as being I will be totally happy if I just play board games the whole time.
So one of the things that's really hit me so far about the game is the emotions are super real. I was not expecting Tribal Council to be that tough, or yeah. It was just damn, that just happened, and legitimately people were upset. And so I wasn't really prepared for that.
Time for your next community challenge. First things first, I'll need that back. You're taking it right back? Well, you might. Let's see.
We tried to play Donnie as an immunity idol. It did not work.
Yeah, immunity's back up for grabs. Today, we're going to be doing a Survivor Classic challenge. We're going to be playing Idle Hands. Here's how this works.
Oh, no.
You will choose, one by one, an order of people to go from your tribe. Each person will have the tray balanced on their hand.
Yes.
And they will have this balanced on top of the tray. It's harder than it looks.
So that would be upright?
Yes. Well, it can't fall off the tray, but it has to start upright.
I'm so extremely into this.
When I say go, 2 people will face off 1v1. So you have to stay within the cones. The objective is to get the other person's thing knocked off their tray before yours gets knocked off and hits the floor. Now, you can, if yours both fall at the same time, the first one to hit the ground is the one that loses. There will be 7 rounds, 1-on-1. The tribe that has the most points at the end of 7 rounds, or first 1 to 4, will win immunity. Halifax, you guys have 8 players, so you'll need to decide someone to sit out. I will give you guys a few minutes to talk about strategy, determine order, and then we will get started.
We also should take into consideration their orders.
Halifax, who's sitting out?
We're discussing. Do we have to decide an order too?
Yeah.
Roger's sitting out. Okay. Roger.
Okay, guys, Roger's sitting out. Tribes lined up. It's starting to rain. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Survivors ready? Go.
I've got a disadvantage here because I'm looking into the light.
Oh, point Halifax. Yeah! Next up, let's go. Peg versus Will.
Peg.
Survivors ready? Go. Point Brunswick, 1-1. Next up, Donnie versus Hashel. Survivors ready? Go.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Good. All right. Get out. Get down.
Oh, yep, you're out of bounds. What? All right, point Brunswick, 2-1.
Where's that one? Sorry.
Oh, you can't go past.
Shay versus Seth.
You put one in the
places.
Taste it.
3-1. Next up.
Wow.
Need a tray
Monty. You got Monty.
Monty versus Arlen.
All right.
Bring it
What do
home.
you guys think? Offhand pull or?
If Arlen can get this going, if he gets it right here, they win immunity. Survivor's ready.
You got this, Monty.
Go.
You got Monty. You got this.
Watch the edge.
Let's get it.
Here, let's jump with the other hand.
Level your hand.
Watch it on top. Watch your pivot.
Oh!
He did hit.
He full on bumped my arm.
He did. We'll replay that one.
Replay.
Replay.
He literally just smacked my arm.
That's fair.
He wasn't trying to, but he did. But yeah.
All right. Survivor's ready? Yep. Go. Okay, that was definitely.
I don't know what just happened.
We're gonna give the point to Brunswick. Brunswick wins immunity.
And I don't know what to do. I'm losing control. This is great. My heart is pumping so fast, and I don't know if it's because of tribal council or because of the Monty energy drink I've had earlier. Everyone was like middle schoolers at a dance, not sure how to break off into groups.
How would people feel about Monty if he's not here? We're not going to vote Rory. We have a majority of people on SmackDown. Yeah. Would we do it? Do we want to do it? Is the question.
I don't want to, but it's the best option I can.
Oh, everybody's here.
He's
Hi. Everyone.
I was trying to get you with me, dummy.
You were being subtle. I'd like to be with Susie and Seth, but I don't even know if that's legitimate. And there's so many pairings and so many trios and so much happening. And Bro has an idol, and Raja's here. I love Raja. He's fun.
I was serious. No one's voting for Raja. Like, no one is, because straight up no one's going to vote. So what is it that you're hearing? Because I don't know what names are being tossed around. I was thinking it might be that. Is it because of how the challenge ended? Yeah.
Pretty happy about the way the game's going right now. At the end of the day, I feel pretty good about this tribe. You know, I feel like Kilby is someone I could work with. I feel like Raja is someone I could maybe work with. I feel like Hashel is someone I can work with.
Totally fine with it, and he has no clue what's going on. So, to be fair, I don't think any of us want to. No,
That's totally
really.
valid.
The only thing he said he wanted to do.
Monty said that door? That's really interesting.
What's up? Monty said what you said.
It came to my attention that Zalze was pitching either myself or Monty as a boot. In part because of sort of meta reasons about not wanting to get rid of people who had done poorly in the previous game or etc.
How are you feeling about what they were saying just a minute ago?
I'm not down.
Okay, why? In as vague terms as possible.
Because I don't like Monty.
I was trying to get you to be more vague than that.
Monty is someone that I've wanted to work with long term, and I was trying to get the target off of Monty any way possible.
I won't say I don't trust Will, but I'm wary of Will. Admittedly, that's because Alex told me Will was trying to push my name. I have no idea how accurate that is. Alex was throwing a lot of stuff out. But it's something that I am going to be watching closely.
Like, is there... Like, I'm trying to figure out what... I don't know, I feel like I'm just trying to figure out what everyone else is doing, because I just don't want to vote on them. Right. Right.
All right, Halifax, welcome to your first tribal council. Obviously there was a pretty handed defeat today. There's not many close matches in this game so far. It seems to go one way or the other. Hashel, was there any conversation after the challenge about anyone being at fault, or is it pretty much agreed upon we're going to move past it?
At fault of that particular challenge?
Yes.
Not really. I mean, obviously, there are 4 of us who contributed to the at faultness, but it wasn't really a hot topic of conversation.
Kilby, after you guys lost that challenge, you guys had a lot of time during the first round where you weren't at tribal council to make bonds and start talking early. Was there a lot of early conversation about who may or may not go, or
like before the second challenge?
Before the challenge even started.
Honestly, I don't believe so. Obviously, there was a chance that everyone else did, but I feel like for the most part, we basically just sat in a circle. There's a brief interruption where we kind of like ran off idol hunting, but it was like, really, I don't know how much really it was said, honestly. Like,
right. Bro,
Yep.
You had a pretty big event happen, I think, during the first challenge. You seem to be brandishing it pretty openly. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so, we were all sitting around up on the deck, and I opened the box with the pillows in it and started handing out pillows and saw an object at the bottom of the thing. So, at that point, everyone can kind of see cat's out of the bag. I just reach in, pull it out, and got this little baby.
Right. Do you think you might need an idol tonight?
I'm not sure, and I am absolutely still thinking about whether or not I play this idol tonight. That's always going to be a live decision, and if I get bad vibes before the vote, then yeah, I'll play it. To protect myself, but at the end of the day, I hope that I don't have to do that. Given that everyone knows about this, I would rather that I'm able to use this in conjunction with other people to do something greater than just protect myself for a round.
Seth, are there clear lines drawn in the sand within this group, or does it still feel pretty open?
Not even remotely. There was so much going on during this tribal council. People pairing off, tripling off, and I don't feel like I have a great sense of whose allegiances lie where. I think that I feel as good as, or I feel okay about this tribal. I don't really know what'll happen after that, but God willing.
Alex, what about you? You've been sitting over there smirking a little bit.
That's not a smirk on my face, my dude. Sorry.
What's your read on the tribe? Does it still feel like individuals playing? Is there more tribal cohesion?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. No. I mean, there are individuals playing this game, of course, and I don't think the lines are in the sand there yet, but I think they will have a better idea of where people stand after this vote.
Will, do you see the tribe being stronger together after this vote, or do you think it's going to cause some divisions?
I think after any vote, anyone who doesn't vote the right way is going to feel burned by the tribe and will probably want revenge.
Mozzie, he said anyone who doesn't vote the right way. Does that mean someone's getting blindsided tonight?
Sounds like it. I have no idea what's going to happen.
I'm going to go down the line. Alex, do you know who you're voting for?
Yes.
Seth? Yes. Mozzie?
Yeah.
Yeah? Will?
Yes.
Hashel?
Yes.
Kilby?
Yes.
Raja?
Yes.
Bro?
Yes.
All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get to voting. Alex, you're up first. Be the time to do so.
throat.
Everyone looks expectantly.
Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. But first, get a torch and bring it so I can stop it. I'll read the votes.
You want to give me? Yeah.
First vote. Monty. Second vote. Zalze. Third vote. Zalze. Fourth vote. Zalze. 3 votes Zalze, 1 vote Monty. Fifth vote. Zalze. That's 4 votes Zalze, 1 vote Monty. Second person voted out, survivor like Gaston, Zalze. Zalze, I need you to go grab a torch, bring your torch. Zalze, try this vote. However, your time in the game is not over. You will have a chance to win your way back in.
I mean, I wish I had a better answer for what did me in. I think it was probably just the fact that I wasn't 100% on board with voting for Monty, honestly. That was probably it. And I can't blame him for that. Like, that totally makes sense.